Hello, people of Facebook, people of internet, and people of world. It is me, the Classic One, coming to you from my mobile studio once again with my good friend, Mega Man. So today I wanted to talk about something that I've kind of realized is a thing that we're supposedly doing, maybe not doing or focusing on a whole lot, but is very near and dear to my heart. And I think more people should be talking about it. So that we can all just enjoy this thing and make sure that it stays alive. And what I'm talking about is the classic games, the old school games. Obviously, that's near and dear to my heart. It's in my name. And so I think one of the things that we're missing out on, or that's falling apart, are these classic games and consoles that are just lying around deteriorating. And so for me, the reason that this kind of came to the forefront of my mind here recently is because I've been doing some searching. My wife is a huge Super Nintendo fan. She loves Super Nintendo. I personally never had a Super Nintendo. My cousin had a Super Nintendo, and so by proxy I got to play all of his games because we were over there all the time. And so Super Nintendo was never a big deal for me. However, a lot of the games that were on it were freaking awesome. And then I started doing some research and trying to find out, that maybe I should buy one because my wife is a big fan and I never got to play it. So maybe I would enjoy it. Well, in doing my research, I realized, hells yeah, I want a freaking Super Nintendo. Mario All-Stars, Mario World, Super Mario 3 was played way better on the Super NES. The original Mario Kart? Dude, what is wrong with me? Super Scope? I mean, Jesus, that was the best console back in the day. And so I was doing my research on eBay, and I think this is kind of the crux of the conversation I want to have today. And in looking at all of these consoles that people are trying to get rid of or sell or make some sort of money off of, it was very depressing. It saddened me to my core. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. What I was seeing was poorly cared for Super Nintendos that were being pawned off on somebody else at an absurd price. Absurd. I'm talking about a console I saw on eBay that looked like it had been through a fire on the small little thumbnail. And then when I actually went into look at it, it hadn't been on fire. Somebody had left it in storage. Looks like they had dropped some sort of sugary substance on it that dried, and then all the dirt in that person's attic just stuck to it, including what looked like pieces of animal at some point, just caked on. And now it's uncleanable. And that stuff is sitting right on the top of that Super Nintendo where the cartridge goes. So you can only imagine what the inside looks like. The controllers look disgusting. They're selling it with games that are covered in the same junk. And they want me to pay $200 for that noise? Get out of here. Get out of here. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. Absurd. But somebody will. You know why? Because they don't make Super Nintendos anymore. You have to buy them secondhand. And so all of you people who are watching this, who are like, I'm a classic game connoisseur, you guys need to go out there and buy these things. These things are a piece of history. We need to preserve these things. I have a Nintendo from when I was a kid. And yeah, the little lid that you lift, the little cover, you put the cartridge in, you put the cover down. Okay, that was annoying to me as a 3-year-old, so I broke that thing off. Now it sits there broken. There's stickers on my console because I put them on there as a child. And so yeah, I wouldn't buy this console. If somebody put it on eBay, I wouldn't buy that console. Some dumb kid broke it. But it's mine. It's got sentimental value to me. I will never sell this thing. It's going to be mine forever. Then on top of that, it's got historical value. It's a piece of history. This Nintendo is a piece of history. It's a piece of my history. And I'm never going to get rid of it. Even if it doesn't work anymore, I'll buy somebody else's old Nintendo and use that to play. But my Nintendo will always be mine. And I will always love it and cherish it, even though I destroyed it as a child because I'm a dumb kid who likes to play with stuff. Anyway, so we need to, you guys and me, we we need to gather our forces and buy up all these Super Nintendos that are floating around out there, and old school 64s, and regular Nintendos, and Genesis, original Game Boys, Game Genies. We need to buy that stuff. We need to preserve it for the future. Because I guarantee you, I'm 31 right now. When I'm 62, like my whole life all over again, there will be even less of these guys. If I can be one of the ones that still has one, that is functional, and is not completely diseased or destroyed, I will be happy. So yeah, will I pay $200, $300 for a Super Nintendo with some games and original controllers? You bet your ass I will. And those things better be in near pristine condition. Bet your ass they better. Because I will care for them. And I will make sure that they stay that way until I'm 62. If you guys have that same mentality like I do, then please, please buy these things. And you take care of them. They're a piece of history. That's all I got to say for today. Please go out there and buy these consoles. Please go out there and preserve history. Please make sure that the classic game scene doesn't become a distant memory to the future kids. Because Contra, Mario All-Stars, original Mario Kart, Mario parties, these things are history that deserve to be relished in, cherished, and relived for generations to come. And if we all lose that to some stupid emulator, I swear to God, I will find you all. Just wave my finger at you out of anger. Let's do this, guys. Team up. Classic on out.